in these notes, we are going to be looking at evaluating functions. So this is taking an equation, putting in a number, and getting out an answer. So we're going to be able to use our calculator to help us with this. So here are the steps that we are going to be going through. So first step, we'll press y equals. So y equals is up at the top. So I will click y equals. And now I have all of these places where I can put equations. So step 2 is type the function. So whenever I see the function, that's this part right here, into y1. So it's going into this top slot. So on my calculator, I'll type what I see, x plus 1. So I'll type in x plus 1. Then I can see next, I'm going to press second and graph. So second is the blue button. So here's my blue button, second. And then graph is also up at the top, but on the other side from y equals. So I'll click graph. And now I have a table. So I can use the table to find an x or a y value. So if I scroll up, I can see it moves up the table. I scroll down, it scrolls down the table. So I can find any number that I need. So now let's practice with a new equation. So here we have a new function, f of x equals 5x minus 7. And we want to find all of these numbers. So again, I'm going to press y equals. In y1, I do not need that anymore. So I'm going to press clear. And then I'm going to type in what I see. So I see 5x minus 7. And then I can press again, second, graph, and I get this table. So if we look here, we see f of x. So this number in the parentheses is our x. So if I look here, I can see my x is 2. My x is negative 1. My x is 0. My x is 9. So here I want to look for when x is 2, what is the other number? So here in my table, I see the first column has x, and I want to look for 2. So here I have negative 3, let's see, negative 2, negative 1, 0, 1, 2. Ooh, x equals 2. So I want to see what is next to it. So if I go next to it, it's 3. So here I'll put 3 as my answer. And that's all. So let's look for another one. X is negative 1. So I can look, 3, 4, oh, wrong way. 3, 2, 1, 0. Oh, x equals negative 1. That's what I want. So if I look to the side, I can see y equals negative 12. So here my answer would be negative 12. Got another one. X is 0. So let's see, x is, oh, here's x is 0. So y equals negative 7. And my last one, x is 9. So I'm going to go back to the x's, and let's see, 1, 2, oh, we got a ways to go, 6, 7, 8, oh, there's 9. So y is 38. Another one you might see is it might say f of x equals, and let's say it gives you the number 18. So what we would do here, this is saying that this 18 is our y. And we want to know x equals blank. So I would want to look in this blue column for what 18 is. So that's 38, 33, 28, 23. Oh, here's y equals 18. So the x equals 5. So here, x would equal 5. And then we can plug in our table. All the x's go first, y's go second. So here, x is 2, y is 3. X is -1, y is -12. X is 0, y is -7. X is 9, y is 38. Oops. And then on the last one here, x is 5, y is 18. So that's if we have an equation, how to use the table. So now on the last one, we're going to look at a graph. So for this last one, we don't need the calculator because we can just look at the picture here. So again, if it's in the parentheses, that is our x. If it's in the parentheses, that is our x. So our x's, we're always going to look at this line going across. So for x, we want to go across. So first, I've got x equals 6. What is y? So I want to look for 6. So I'm going to start in the middle. I'm going to count over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that means I'm going to look at this whole line here. And I want to know, where does this curve cross this pink line? And here I can see it crosses at the number 0. So my answer here is just 0. If we look at another one here, we've got x is -2. So I start in the middle and I want to go back 1, 2. So now I'm going to look at another line. I want to go up. I can see, oh, there it hits. So how many up did we go to get here? So we go up 1, 2, 3, 4. So I would have 4. And then let's just make sure if we go down, nope, no more. So our answer here is just y equals 4. So now we have another one. So again here, f of x equals 0. That means this 0 is our y. So for the y, we want to look at what crosses the y-axis. Right here, going up and down. So let's see, if x equals 0, well, here is 0. So I want to see what numbers does the curve cross 0. So I go, oh, here's one that I need to look at. Oh, here's another I need to look at. Oh, here's another point. It crosses 3 times. So that means I'm going to have 3 answers. So let's look at this first one here. So let's see, it moves 1, 2, 3, 4. So it goes back 4. Then it also stays at 0. So we've got 0. And then, ooh, let's see, we've got to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 forward. So it's also 6. So because it touches 1, 2, 3 times, I have 3 answers for this one. And lastly, we've got another f of x equals, so this means y equals -2. So I'm going to look up and down. I want to go 1, 2, and then I want to look across. I can see, oh, here's a hit. Oh, here's a hit. Oh, here's another hit. So it hits 3 times. So we're going to have 3 more answers. Let's start with this first one. Let's see how many we moved. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So here we went back 5. So that'll be -5. To get here, we just go 1 forward. So that's 1. And then I start at the middle again and I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this time I'm going forward 5. So that's +5. So again, we can see we've got 1, 2, 3 hits. So I have 1, 2,